What's going on, everybody? You're back here in the multiverse. It's Mike here with Big Zach. We're in Indianapolis actually this weekend for the Rumble. That's pretty cool. So while we're here, we're going to take advantage of some of the toy stores and stuff that they have around here. So we are headed to Kokomo Toys in, was it Kokomo, Indiana?
Yeah.
I believe that's called Geek Street is what they call that. They got a bunch of different places over there. There's a comic book store over there. There's a record store. But we are going to Kokomo Toys. So come with us today, and let's see what Kokomo has to offer here in the multiverse. So here we are on Geek Street. There's Comics Cubed, Cooper's Pub. There's Kokomo Toys. That's where we're heading. You got a bookstore, a vinyl store. This is great. Kokomo Toys, buy, sell, and trade. Right here on Geek Street. That's cool. Kokomo Toys and Collectibles. Brock Lesnar in the window. Batman.
Oh, that's cool, bro.
It's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Yep, I already see my section. Vintage. The other side.
I thought you were talking about garden dolls.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the Transformers.
Oh, look at this place.
Kylie.
Wow.
Got a picture of Kylie and Brody.
Old school.
Law enforcement.
Ewoks Village.
Oh, man.
What's that?
That's from Lightspeed. The train Megazord.
Look at these Transformers. Look at the Masters of the Universe. There's the ring.
Yeah.
Carded superpowers. Superman, Martian Manhunter, Joker, old school Batmobile, Supermobile. There we go.
Find everything all right?
Hey, how's it going?
Awesome.
The items in these glass cases are phenomenal. You've got old Voltron up there. It's like some modern and some vintage combined. Robo Strux. Got some Aliens and Predator going on in here. Sky Commanders. Mask. I love Mask. Oh, they got a great selection of Mask. And they got carded Mask also. Wow. That is great. poster. Monday Night Wars.
I don't have a picture of that show.
Let's see what we got here. There's that Scott Hall.
Yeah,
This is an earlier one.
I don't have that picture of
That
myself
face
that's
sculpt.
from-
He's got the hands in there. 2 sweet hands. So that's good. It's like this X-Pac. 6-pack.
If I had that picture of myself, I'd be able to tell if I have it.
Heck, just for the cloth good shirt and everything, it's worth the value there. But they got a lot of great polybagged items. It's a different John Cena. It's a basic. What else we got back here? Adam Rose, Randy Orton. There's that Eddie Kingston you've been wanting forever. There you are. Found him for you.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah, I've passed up on that multiple times.
Okay. Just trying to be helpful. Old man Brett. A lot of stuff going on in here. I feel like we've been in the wrestling section the whole time.
Yeah, I saw some Power Rangers.
We got Chuck Norris Karate Commandos. Shouldn't gonna need to look at that. Smith, the one back there. 18. Karate Kid figures. Sectors. Transformers. Some boxed G.I. Joe on top. Aerodrome. Headquarters. There's that. 23 poster up there. Big more mask. There's the park countdown. So they're not going into WrestleTown?
No, it's like that. They're gonna go back to Power Rangers.
Nice stuff. Mark's camping set. We found the wrestling case.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh man, they got the red seals on.
Some of the higher dollar ones in here.
Kid.
This is Jake with the snake. AWA. Hasbro. LJN. Big Rubber Guys. Nature Pod. It's awesome. All this top shelf stuff is just amazing. We got Gray Skulls, Snake Mountain. There's the firehouse. Oh, what I would do for a firehouse. G.I. Joe going on up there. Ewok Village. You got the Fisher Price one or something. There's the Turtles' Lair. Oh, the Hall of Justice. Oh boy. That's on my wish list. Jurassic Park compound. See Star Wars over there on the other side. Got more polybag items here, figures, vehicles going across. Again, it's just wall to wall, floor to ceiling. The Defiant. Star Wars. G.I. Joe. Oh, look at that. It's the Batcave. The Technodrome. the other side of the Defiant. Look at that. Pretty cool. Alright, so I've never seen G.I. Joe Defiant in the wild like this. It's just sitting right here in front of me. Wow. And that thing is massive. you go to Kokomo, stop by Kokomo Toys. They have a ton of good stuff there. So we're gonna check out real quick what we got here. This is our little haul that we're gonna do. So we started off with some Visionaries, 1987. I got the Sindar figure. So this Sindar, and you can see there the holograms are beautiful on these things. They still work. This is 1987, so the figures are clean. The O-rings are in great shape. This is like that G.I. Joe style. So this is Visionaries. That one is Sindar. I am missing the helmets. I'll be on the lookout for those. So I got Sindar, and then I got Kravex that also came with his power staff. So again, let's see here. You've got a good looking hologram there. You can see it there. And even on the power staff, his power staff hologram looks great. So no missing holograms on these guys. I am gonna just look for their accessories. But again, these guys are as clean as it gets from 1987. A little bit of paint wear on the top there, but just a beautiful figure overall. And then I also picked up Leoric. So there's Leoric in his blue. Again, just a beautiful hologram there. They all stand great. The joints are tight. Again, no accessories, no helmets, but just beautiful figures. So I'll be on the lookout for those. We also picked up the Mattel Masters of the WWE Universe, Jake the Snake Roberts. Comes with his snake, comes with his vest here. Beautiful, clean condition. So I've been looking for that one to add to the collection. So that's Jake the Snake Roberts. So that's a beautiful, beautiful figure. That was 2020 WWE Masters of Masters of the WWE Universe. My goodness, I'll get it right eventually. We also grabbed a couple of these knockoffs. So we got the Mannix International Group All-Star Wrestling, if you want to call it that. This is their Diesel, quote unquote, figure. You can see they've got the likeness of Diesel. Again, pretty clean figure. Pretty clean figure. It's in that almost that Rimco style of figure. So I picked up the Diesel, and you know, you can't have Diesel if you don't have Razor, right? So we picked up that Razor Ramon, quote unquote. Again, that head sculpt, that likeness. You can see he's got a painted on vest. It goes right over the chest there. That's interesting. Painted on vest there. But again, you know, decent figures. So I believe they have in this line, they have a Lex Luger, a Hulk Hogan, a Ultimate Warrior or Sting, whichever one it's supposed to be, and an Atom Bomb as well. So we'll be on the lookout for those. But those are the Mannix Superstar Wrestling figures. We also picked up good old Lex to add to the Galoob collection. This is the WCW line. So these are those little like 4-inch PVC type figures. No posability on them. They come posed already. So that's the Lex Luger in his power stance there. Look at all those muscles coming through. Lex was jacked back in the day. So look at those back muscles. Really good detail on these figures. So we picked up the Lex Luger Galoob figure. We also went back a little bit, 1986, got us some classy Freddie Blassie. You got to add some class when you pick up your figures. So classy Freddie Blassie to the LJN line. So he's going to go in the LJN collection. I'm going to clean him up a little bit. He's a little dirty. Nothing, a little bit of soap and water can't take off of there. Anytime I get these LJN figures like this, throw them in a fig bath real quick. Throw in some Dawn, some liquid soap there. These things shine up really, really, really super nice. So that'll be great for the LJN collection. Staying in the 1986-87 era, we went with Chuck Norris Karate Commandos. So we got the Super Ninja. Good posability on these. These are about a 6-inch figure, about 5.5, 6 inches posability. That is the Super Ninja with the purple and yellow. Got a pretty good Chuck Norris Karate Commandos collection going on. Only missing maybe 2 now at this point. Clean figure, 1986 I believe it was. And also picked up the Keno figure. So there's Keno. I need his sword that goes right there in the sheath on the back, but again, accessories on these guys I'll be looking for while I'm out in the wild. but we got chemo to add to Karate Commandos. So Chuck Norris Karate Commandos. And the last thing that we picked up there at Kokomo Toys was this 1986 Coleco Rambo Forces of Freedom Mad Dog figure. This figure is absolutely beautiful. Comes with the whip, as you can see here. Comes with the backpack accessories. It's pretty cool. He's got a lever on the back there. You see it right there, that little button on the top. And when you press it, his shotgun, let me move his leg, shotgun comes around. Let me try that again. All you do is take this, fold it up, clicks in, you hear the click there, boom, look at that. Fantastic. So the working mechanisms on it are still alive and well from the mid to late 1980s. So again, clean figure, awesome figure, going to be a great collection, great addition to the Rambo collection. So very, very happy with this. Very happy in general with the whole Kokomo collection, the whole haul that I got from Kokomo. So again, if you're in that area, or if you take a special trip there, we were there for the Royal Rumble. So we went in that area. It's about an hour away from where we were staying. So we definitely took the drive to go over there. Anytime you can go to these other cities, other states, whatever, and you can go check out their prized possession toy stores, it's always a good thing. So thank you, Kokomo Toys. You guys were awesome. Shout out to you. Again, can't give you guys that, enough love. It was an awesome experience and just awesome product. So appreciate that. Appreciate you. If you like this video, click that like, hit that subscribe, and share. Let's get the word out there that you've been in the multiverse. We'll see you guys.